This is the story of the first aquarium in the Bahamas, located in Nassau. Bronson Hartley was the curator of the aquarium. He had been a child protege of Dr. William Beebe. This is a clipping from the Bahamas Weekly newspaper article in 1963. This is Bronson with his second wife, Harriet. The dream had really been with his first wife, Martika, but it didn't happen till later. The two children, Christopher and Gregory Hartley, assisted in catching fish and collecting the money at the aquarium. These were baby green turtles that were being bred at Lake Cunningham. These are the original hand-drawn descriptions of the fish on green plastic, which were backlit and placed above each of the tanks. I came upon the guest book, which contained the names of the prominent families of the Bahamas who all made sure to come to see the aquarium when it first opened. The reason given for the fact that the aquarium didn't last all that long was that taxi drivers didn't want to take people to an aquarium that was so close and was not a good fare. Also, we only charged 50 cents, and people wondered whether it was really worth seeing for such a small price. My brother and I handed out flyers by the ships. Unfortunately, we often saw people throwing them in the street after they had got a distance away from us. That was a bit demoralizing. In our spare time, we dove for quarters with the native boys out on the docks, except we made sure to let our quarters go all the way to the bottom instead of diving in quickly and catching the quarters before they sank. We wanted to prove that we were good divers. I should really explain how beautiful the aquarium was. It had a center console, and around it all the walls were painted black with black lights lighting up murals that my father had painted of elkhorn coral. So you were in this dark room with beautifully lit corals all around, and then the aquarium in the center, which had an island. And all the tanks had fresh water running from the ocean through the streets of Nassau, which I helped lay the pipes. And the water was fed into the tanks and then overflowed into troughs, which was then pumped out through a sump pump. We also had aerators which fed fresh air into the water. Another reason the aquarium failed was we had to return to Bermuda every year for the summer season to run Hartley's undersea walk, and would have to leave the aquarium in someone else's care, which would usually steal the money and let all the fish die. And so every time we returned, we had to restart the aquarium, get all the fish healthy again, and start the aquarium all over, and it just didn't work. It was all worthwhile. Many people got to see the aquarium and see what we had done, and it's now just a part of history.